Welcome back to Nomad Life Success Podcast. If you're tired of dreaming about freedom while stuck in the same routine, or you've tried the nomad thing and hit visa walls, tax headaches, or income that won't stretch, you're exactly where I was a few years ago. Every week, we cut through the hype and get straight to what works. Real strategies, visa-friendly countries, high-demand remote skills, and income blueprints that let ordinary people build extraordinary freedom. So settle in, grab whatever fuels you today, and let's keep building yours, one smart, doable step at a time.
Quick hook. Imagine this. You fly into a country with plans for a 6-month nomad visa. You hand over bank prints and invoices, and the officer skims your paperwork and says, "This doesn't prove study work. Your visa is denied." All you needed was one clear invoice and a matching bank transfer to show consistency. I've been exactly where you are right now, and that single missing receipt cost a friend months of delay. Today we fix that.
Here's the promise for this episode. You'll get a simple roadmap to create a consulate-trusted financial trail, what to include in invoices and contracts, which payment rails travel best, and a checklist you can use in the next 48 hours. Lyra and I will give country-specific examples and share what actually convinced officers, not just theory.
I love that. One receipt to save your visa. That should be our episode title. Okay, let's break this into 3 clear parts so listeners can act. First, the anatomy of a trusted financial trail. Second, payment systems that travel and how they play in countries like Colombia, Mexico, the Philippines, and Thailand. And third, bookkeeping, timestamping, and demonstrating legitimacy without ever touching fraud territory. Ready?
Section 1. The anatomy of a consulate-trusted financial trail. Consulates usually look for coherence. That means a few consistent elements shown together. A clear invoice, a contract or scope of work, bank statements with matching transfers, time-stamped deliverables or e-signatures, and a steady cadence, not a single large deposit that looks out of character. Each piece plays a role. Invoice, what you billed. Bank transfer, how you got paid. Contract, the relationship. Timestamps, the timeline. Let me give an example I use with clients. Create invoices with a unique invoice number, a line item description of deliverables, a clear date, and your business name and contact. If you run a service retainer, include the period it covers. For example, June 1st to June 30th, dedicated marketing retainer, 20 hours. Then make sure the bank transfer reference includes that invoice number or client name. When those two match, an officer can connect invoice to money in about 10 seconds. A quick note on contracts. You don't need a 10-page legal novel. A 1 to 2-page engagement letter or a simple contract with deliverables, payment terms, and signatures goes a long way. Use e-signature platforms so dates and emails are preserved. That time-stamped signature is often the proof officers want to see that the work is genuine and ongoing. Section 2. Payment systems that travel. There are 3 practical rails I recommend. Multi-currency accounts, Wise, Revolut where available, specialist nomad-friendly platforms, Payoneer, Wise for receipts, and traditional bank transfers or merchant processors for local clients. Each has pros and cons. Wise is great for clean conversion records and multi-currency receipts. Payoneer is widely accepted for marketplaces and affiliate payouts. Local bank transfers can be strong evidence, especially in countries where local transfers are normal, but they're slower and require good documentation.
Country specifics matter. In Colombia and Mexico, showing a record of regular bank transfers into an account, even if it's a U.S. or European account, plus invoices in PDF, will usually satisfy consulates. In the Philippines and Thailand, consulates often look closely at local bank movement. If you can get clients to pay to an international account with clear remittance notes, that's strong. The rule of thumb, prefer formal rails over cash or informal apps, and always export PDF bank statements with transaction references intact.
Practical tip. Include invoice numbers in payment references. If a client wires $1,200 and writes INV 2026-045 in the reference, that links instantly. If they write thanks, you're back to square one. Make this part of your payment instructions on every invoice and payment link. Section 3. Bookkeeping, timestamping, and proving legitimacy ethically. Start with a simple system. 1 folder per client, digital copies of invoices, signed contracts, PDF bank statements clipped to the matching invoices, and a short project log that timestamps milestones. Use invoice cadence to show regular income, retainer invoices every month, or milestone invoices when milestones complete. If you keep partial payments or deposits, label them clearly as deposit for INVXXX. That prevents confusion and shows professional behavior.
Documenting client relationships matters too. Keep onboarding emails, Slack threads, or signed statements of work. If you ever need to show proof of ongoing business, you can export email headers or screenshots with timestamps, but prefer official documents first. And a strong practice? Ask clients for a short payment confirmation email when they pay, with invoice number and date. That one-line confirmation can be gold for a consulate review.
Now, what not to do and real warnings. Don't create fake invoices or try to route money through friends to make balances look better. Consulates are looking for coherent stories, not magic. Don't overcomplicate your system with 20 platforms. Pick 2 rails and stick to them. Finally, always check the specific visa requirements. Some countries require bank balances for a set period. Others look for steady recurring income. Confirm before you finalize your evidence pack.
Anecdote time. Quick case studies. Aria, remember the freelancer who almost lost a Thailand extension? They had 6 months of irregular PayPal payouts with missing references. We rebuilt their trail, consolidated invoices, asked clients for confirmation emails, and pushed future payments through Wise with invoice refs. The next consulate visit went smoothly. Small fixes, huge impact. And the warning story. A consultant who relied on large one-off bank transfers with no contracts. The consulate saw inconsistent income and denied the permit. The fix would have been simple. A short service contract and an invoice schedule showing recurring work. That's the difference between plausible and provable income.
Okay, listeners, practical checklist you can do in the next 48 hours. 1. Standardize invoices with invoice numbers and payment terms. 2. Add invoice number to your payment instructions and ask clients to include it in references. 3. Create a one-page client folder template, invoice PDF, signed contract, bank receipt screenshot, and a one-line confirmation email. Do these 3 and you'll already look far more professional to any officer.
3 takeaways to remember. 1. Coherence beats volume. Consistent matching documents matter more than a single large balance. 2. Formal rails are safer. Banks, Wise, Payoneer, and merchant processors create traceable trails. 3. Document everything simply. Contracts, invoice numbers, and time-stamped confirmations make your income auditable and believable. Your freedom journey starts with this one move. Make your payments and paperwork match.
Resources. We've got templates for invoices, a client folder checklist, and a sample engagement letter on nomadlifesuccess.com. Grab the free Location-Independent 6-Figure Income ebook there too. It includes the exact checklist we talked about and a downloadable folder structure so you can start building your bankable trail today.
That's it for this episode of Nomad Life Success Podcast. Here's the truth I've learned the hard way. Freedom isn't about the perfect passport or the viral destination. It's about the income and skills that let you stay wherever you land. If any part of today resonated, whether it's visa options, cost of living hacks, remote freelancing moves, or just the reminder that you're not alone in this, thank you for spending this time with me. Your next move is simple. Go to nomadlifesuccess.com right now. Grab the free Location-Independent 6-Figure Income ebook. It's the exact framework I wish I had starting out. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, the deluxe membership is waiting with 255 plus courses, blueprints, and resources that turn dreams into monthly deposits. Subscribe so you never miss the next step. Drop a quick review if this helped, and I'll talk to you very soon. Keep going. Your version of freedom is closer than it feels. Your freedom is closer than it feels. Let's keep building it. And hey, if you want that invoice template right now, go to nomadlifesuccess.com and grab the free guide. Small changes, big results.